Hey, 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 Uncle Mark in the mothership. 3-string cigar box guitar. This is Shine On You Crazy Diamond. This is less a beginner lesson and more an intermediate lesson. And you'll see why. There's lots and lots of chords in this, and there's lots of movement up and down the neck. Plus, there's that iconic little thing in there, and you're doing chords at the same time you're doing that. So I just want to let you know, if you have a little bit of trouble here and there, then that's fine, and work up to this type of level, right? You can also play this song along with the album. It's in G minor. So here's the intro. All right, so I want to go through that little part first. So what do we got going on? G, D, G, 3-string cigar box guitar, 42, 34, 24, those are the gauges. You're going to use a lot of the fretboard in this song, trust me. G, G sharp A, B flat B, C, C sharp D, D sharp E, F, F sharp G, G sharp A, B flat B, C, C sharp D, and that's about as far as you need to go. So I don't have tabs for this. I'm not a tabs guy. I am a listen with my ear guy and figure it out. So what I'm trying to do is let you know that no, I don't have any tabs for this, but I'll show you these notes. And we're starting right here, okay? Where is that? So D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp G, G sharp A, B. That's your B note, and you know that by looking at your dots, right? You're in between these dots, and you're on the middle string. It is that simple to remember. And then you're gonna, with your first finger, and either your pinky or your third finger, you're gonna play this F. Just like so. Down, 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 down. B, F. Okay, actually that's a B flat. Sorry about that. So that B flat to F, B flat to E. So it's just a bang, 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 bang. And you can listen to the record. The background is that G that's up here. It's a bar. So. And then you're going to do this again and go right there to that D sharp. Then you bar the D sharp. Go to D. F, 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 G. F, 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 G. All right, so that gets you out of that section. All right. Also, within that section, there's a little solo part that you can do pretty easily, and it starts here, right here on the C, and you're going to bend C up to the D note. So you're bending C to that note. Then you're going to go B flat, C, to G. Then you're going to walk down here to that G, and you're going to do it backwards an octave lower. Okay? So for you guys that are really, really in tune with this, you'll figure this out pretty easy. So it's here on C, bend to D. B flat, C, G. Down here, it's G. Your fingers are doing the same motion in both places. So I do that in between verses, but you can do that during this because this is going on at the same time. That's going on, you're doing this. Right? So I'm playing through my Roland Cube, and I'll show you those effects. I'm using delay. So you can hear that delay. So the chords to this song. G minor, F sharp, B flat. But what are all those chords? Just remember, G, G sharp A, B flat B, C, C sharp D, D sharp E, F, F sharp G. I like this G for this song. Okay, this is where I like this G for this song. Remember when you were young. F sharp. You shone like the sun. B flat. D sharp. Shine D on you, C. Crazy. F. Diamond. Right? So, I'm going to do this again. Now there's a look in your eye. 12th fret G. F sharp. Like black holes in the sky. B flat. Now you're going to walk all the way up to D sharp. Shine on you, crazy diamond, F. Alright? So that's a really easy way to navigate this section. Alright? And then we're caught in the crossfire. So you can do that two ways. You can start up here like I do it, G. You're caught in the crossfire. F sharp. Childhood and stardom. F. On the steel. C. Breeze. D sharp. Come on, you target of C7. Faraway laughter. B flat. Come on, you stranger. U, D, D, and G. So again, U, G, F sharp, F, 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 C, D sharp, D sharp, C7, B flat, back to that thing. So that's how I see this song, and that's how I navigate it. So just think of it as sections. Your first section is, right? Then the lyrics. Remember when we were young. F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, B flat, D sharp, D, C, B flat, F, with a rock and roll rhythm. Now there's a look in your eye. We're on the 12th fret. F sharp. Like black holes in the sky, B flat, D sharp, D, C, B flat, F. When you move up the fretboard, stay on it. Okay, the minute you do this, well, where do I go? Now I gotta look, find a dot, find a space. Oh, well, that's what F is. Don't leave the fretboard. If you can stay on it, stay on it. So your G. Watch how I stay on the fretboard. I stay on the fretboard. Always stay on the fretboard. Okay, if you learn anything from my lessons, stay on the bloody fretboard. Once you leave, just do that. Now you have to rethink everything of where you were, where you are, and where you're going to go in the future. If you stay on the fretboard, so if you're going from B flat to F, all you have to worry about is F. Oh, and then I go to G. Cool, I go to G. Because I'm already on F. Now I can think about the future. I don't have to think about the past at all. So that's something. Caught in the crossfire. It's actually pretty easy. So it's G, A, G, F sharp, F sharp, F, C, D sharp, C7. You don't have to play a C7. You can play a C or a C7. And the way you make a C7 is you put your ring finger on the C, your pinky on the G, and your first finger on the B flat. So that's how you make a C7. So, F sharp, F sharp, F, go to C, D sharp, C7, B flat, D, G. And that, my friends, is the whole thing. There are a couple of little games you can play with this. So when you're coming up from B flat to D, do a D minor, and then D. So watch what I mean. You wore out your welcome with random precision. You rolled on the steel breeze. Come on, you're able. You see your visions. Come on, you painter, you piper and shine. So you can work it that way as well, adding that D minor, D, G. If that's what you feel like doing, but really this is the whole song, is getting this, you know, getting that and playing along with the album. And you know, like I said, the C, bend it up to the D, and when you bend notes, bend them and hold them up. See how I hold that note? So a little thing about bending is, when you got to go for it, just go for it. If your strings are rotten, you're going to break them. So time to get some new strings on there. Now I've already come down to here, ready to go, G. And if you notice, when I bend, you can see my whole arm and shoulder work. Okay? That's the way it's supposed to be. Your whole body thing is happening. So that's why you get in shape to play guitar. Just saying. This is Uncle Mark in the Mothership. Thank you so much for all of your generous donations. Really, you all have been just incredibly generous. I have a donate link down here below. Thank you so much for everything you do. A buck a show is all we ask here. Keeps the lights on, keeps us in guitar strings because we break them too and they get old. And ink for the printer because I'm always printing off song sheets. That's just what I do. I use a printer. I know I'm killing trees, but that's how I do this. So also, I'm on Facebook at cigarbxblue. Thank you so much for everything you do for me. And I told you I'd show you the settings and everything for this. So these are the settings. And if you notice, I've got my delay about halfway. But everything else is Brit combo, my tone is dimed, my gain is minimal, and so that's where I'm at. So just showing you where that is. Thank you again for everything you've done for me. I really do appreciate it. And definitely more Pink Floyd. And thanks, James, for putting the worm in my ear. It made me stay up for 6 hours at night one night doing this. So thanks.